for an alley from inside his own 10. Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. So we get the blood pumping, and we'll see who can manage their emotions best early.
Everyone's been waiting for this game, right? You know, all the way back to the beginning of the offseason, so you got to be able to play under control.
With passion, with energy, with hatred, because it's a rivalry game, but keep your emotions in check and making sure I'm controlling what I can control.
Running back searching for a hole. Picks his way and gets 4 out to the 27.
And those body blows really, really matter. Like, I want to be able to hand the ball off to my running back 10, 15 times a game. Make the defense tackle them, wear them out. Sometimes these 3 to 4 yard runs, later in football games, they turn into 5 to 15 to 20-yard gains just because of the body blow effect.
This crowd, full throat, spreading the eardrums and letting them know it's going to be a long day. Leaves it with the back. And he is stopped immediately by the big defensive lineman.
It's hard to run on a defense that comes off the ball like that and runs to the football like that. Good luck. No holes anywhere.
It's as if you're engulfed in a space odyssey. Williams-Brice alive on 3rd down. Hauls it in. They'll keep this drive moving by picking up the 1st down. They have it at the 36.
When you're a playmaker like this guy is, your coaches are going to dial up plays intended for you, especially on 3rd down. That's what you saw in that last play. There was no question where the quarterback was going with that football. All week long, they decided on the biggest downs of this game, we're going to target our best player, and we're going to make sure that he gets looks. It doesn't matter what the coverage is, and you saw it right there on the field.
Now, I know you two never faced off against each other in an actual rivalry game other than the Thanksgiving morning turkey bowl. But knowing you two the way I do and the way you know each other, Jesse, what would you have done to try to throw Pollock off a little bit on a stage like this?
In our opening 10-play script, I would have had David Pollock cut blocked, maybe even double-team high-low, chop blocked on every single play.
Which is illegal, you bum. That's fine. That's fine. You know what? I guess in retaliation to that, he would have just roughed the passer over and over, taking the 15-yard penalty. That's what's fun about this, Reese. It's petty. It's sometimes it crosses the line of dirty, but that's why rivalries are so fun.
The Tigers come to the line on 3rd and short, looking to keep the drive moving.
All he said was, that's what
on 3rd and short, the power run here. Doesn't
make
it to the 1st down.
So they hurried up and turned it around.
And what's the closest guy to the football? It's those defensive tackles. And those guards and centers have to work together. You got to get those guys and get some movement. They don't on this play, and the big fella eats. Nowhere to go. When you run into him, you usually meet the ground.
And they finally make the tackle, but this will be a pretty easy conversion for this offense. He unleashed a bullet on that pass.
And I make sure that they got it all. They got the fucking truck. They got a truck. That white truck that's hooked to the other white truck.
It lifts it.
Right. There's no reason that you can't take all the trash. Done.
Oh.
Converted the fourth down.
Gotta love it. Some people...
Thanks for calling Minnesota Energy Resources Service Department. This is Samuel. How can I help you today?
Right. This is Debbie.
Yes, Ms. Watson. I'd be more than happy to assist you with that today. May I have your service address, please? I appreciate that. And Ms. Watson, I have you calling about the service address of 8350 Lower 200, ma'am. Can you hear me? Just a moment.
Okay.
Can you hear me now?
Yeah, I can hear you.
Okay. I apologize about that. All right.
It's much better now.
Right. So, Ms. Welsmack, I have you calling about the service address of 8350 Lower 208th Street, West, Lakeville, Minnesota, 55044.
Yes, that is correct.
And just in case we get disconnected, Ms. Welsmack, what's a good telephone number for you?
Okay, it's 952-452-2772.
I appreciate that. Give me just a moment here to get my process together for you, and I'll have you all
Sure.
taken care of.
Sure. How late do you do these furnace checks? Do you do that through all through the winter, or do you
Yes,
just
ma'am. It's normally
try
through
to
the
get them
weeding season.
taken care of? Pardon me?
It's through the whole weeding, the whole winter season.
Winter. Okay, got it.
So I think it's like up until I want to say like February, I think March or something like that. We continue to do them.
Oh, okay. Sure.
I appreciate your patience as I work through the process for you here, Ms. Wilson.
Sure.
Looks like my first available appointment's not until the first week of December.
The first week in December? Okay, that's fine.
Okay, so I have December
Okay,
1st.
about what time?
December 1st.
December 1st?
That's Monday, December
Okay.
1st, 8 a.m. to noon.
8 a.m. till noon? Okay.
That work for you?
8 a.m. till noon. Pardon me?
Does that work for you?
Well, what did you say?
Does that work for you? That date and time?
Yes,
Okay.
that will work. December 1st, Monday, from between 8 and noon.
Yes, ma'am. For your
Somebody
safety,
give me the...
and to ensure a safe working environment for our service person, please secure all pets and ensure the service person has a clear path to the premise, meter, and appliance. The technician will not enter a home with a minor present unless someone 18 or older is at home. Also, Ms. Wozniak, the technician will...
You're not coming in clear again. I don't know why. Yeah, I'm losing you. I hear parts of your what you're telling me, and I don't know why. But
it's okay. Yes,
you're
ma'am.
in and out.
Yes, ma'am. The technician will attempt to reach you when en route.
Okay, someone will call me with the heads up.
Yes, ma'am. When they're en route, I have 952-452-2772.
No. It's 952-452-2772.
Yes, ma'am. That's what I have.
Okay. It's just that you're
I
coming and going,
apologize.
and I can't quite make out what you're saying.
Yes,
Okay.
ma'am.
Yep. That's the phone number.
All right. So I've got that all set up for you for the first between the hours of 8 a.m. and noon. And that's for your address. Yes, ma'am. That's for your address, 8350 Lower 208th Street West.
In Lakeville.
Yes, ma'am.
Yep.
Lakeville, Minnesota, 55044.
Sounds good.
Are there any other questions for me?
Thank you. No, that'll be all.
And are you completely satisfied?
Yes. Thank you.
If you've opted to take the survey, please stay on the line. If not, have a great day.
Okay. Thank you very much.
Conservative. Some people don't want to mess up. Fourth down, you could tell. He wanted that window, and he threw it as hard as he could. Throws a strike to the wide receiver. Gets the big fourth down conversion.
Leaves it with the back. Found that crease, and they knock him down after a pickup of 5 to the 32. You can barely hear yourself thinking here as they're trying to get this defense off to a good start. Handoff from the gun. All down, but they'll move the sticks as he picks up the first down.
I don't think people understand how valuable it is to be able to hand the ball to your running back and get everyone settled to start the football game, especially when there's production like this. Man, your quarterback feels a little bit more comfortable. The defense feels a little bit uneasy. The offensive line gets settled in. Nice start by this offense.
Tight end. The ball is down at the 14 after that grab.
Nice quick throw there. And it's so important for quarterbacks to be able to find a rhythm and to be comfortable and confident. You want to just get the ball out quickly, make it an accurate and easy throw. And you can tell that these two guys, they rep that play in practice all the time, and it's now showing up here on the ball.
Back to pass on second down. He got it. Down to the 3-yard line, and that's where they'll have it, first and goal. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. On first and goal, Missouri will try to strike Pater. Trying to barrel in, and he won't be able to get in as the defense gets him down at the 1.
The offense trying to throw it there quickly down close to the goal line. Nice job by the defense tackling the catch.
Now second and goal, and right in the teeth of this no. And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Missouri!
The The offense goes as he goes, so really no surprise in the opening drive. They keep feeding him the football. He showed you all of his ability on that TD.
They get set for the point afters. We have the first score of the game. And with the extra point, they get the first 7 of the game. Precise, relentless execution on that 13-play scoring drive. And they capped it off with a 1-yard plunge. Here he comes from inside his own 5. And he's able to pick his way through the traffic nicely for a good return on that one before he's brought down. The Gamecocks offense will go to work for the first time. The matchup we'll be watching in this one really takes you back. Big-time running back going right into the face of a tackling machine at linebacker, David.
Yeah, and we're going to see this individual battle a lot. Not just in pass coverage when they match up, but just meeting in holes. And who's going to win when they go head-to-head?
They get enough rush, and it pays off the sack at the 20. And the Gamecocks with a long way to go after the loss on the last play. Power football with the run. He showed off a few moves, but not enough to get away from all of those defenders as they stop him for a loss. This defense has kept them backed up. Now one more stop, and they can get off the field on 3rd and long. And the quarterback goes down at the 11-yard line. The Gamecocks will try to pin them back with the punt. Doesn't say much for your drive when you're looking forward to the punt. Not able to pop the big return, but they've got the ball back and ready to go with a fresh possession. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. Missouri has the offense ready to go on the field. A most efficient pickup of 6 on first down. It's 2nd and 4.
Really nice first down run. And you're seeing why this running back is an every down type. He can run between the tackles. He can run outside. He can catch the football. He can block. This guy can do it all.
Gets it past the first down marker and still running.
And this is a guy that can find you the hidden yardage. That play, he just pushes the pile to get that first down.
We'll see if they have enough time to get another snap before the clock hits 0. He's got him in the flat. There to make the tackle, and that's how we'll wrap up this first period. That's it for the period, and Missouri has the lead. And we've come to the end of 1, and let's take a quick moment to catch up on the stats. Lots of time left, and we're ready to get back to it and open the second period. Looking for a physical attack from the gun. An explosive play in the running game as he's got the first down.
And that is just an attitude run, running it right up the middle, right into the teeth of that defense.
Missouri comes to the line with another first down. Might be calling a hot route. Motion from the wideout. Now from inside the red zone. Makes the grab. And the defense settled in to stop that one for a short gain.
That's a good job by the drag route there, understanding its zone coverage. So instead of continuing to run across the field, he settles down into an open spot, making it easy for his quarterback.
Motion from the wide receiver. Gonna sling it on 2nd down. Got his man. That throw and catch gets them down to the 6, and the defense is running out of answers. Missouri comes up with a 1st and goal. How about the mix of play calls on this drive? 3 runs, 3 passes, and now they're in business.
And just keeping the defense completely off balance. When you think it's a run, it's a pass. When you think it's a pass, it's a run. Nice job by this offense going right down the field in 6 plays and now set up for 1st and goal.
Looking for just 1 more yard. It's 2nd and goal. Get it out on the screen. Touchdown, Tiger. All that baby in and then strong. score. Lining up to add another. And the extra point makes it 14-0. So a drive that started just beyond midfield, only 49 yards. It was capped off by a 1-yard touchdown pass. He'll return it. That gamble did not pay off as they bring him down.
Babe, take out that ham so I can cook it tomorrow.
And the South Carolina offense is back on the field. This is when the pressure can ramp up a little bit on an offense, David, when they start feeling the heat to answer a score.
And I think being down 14, you can kind of feel that way. But, dude, if you put a good drive together, this is a 7-point game, so Palmer, no need to panic.
I was just going to say, David, I mean, this thing can flip quick. You go down, score, all of a sudden your defense gets a stop, or who knows, better yet, gets a turnover. This game is entirely different.
He's going to let one fly down the middle. And they can't hook up. Going for the big play on second down. Now it's third down. Trying to pick up a first down. On third and long, no secret what he needs here. On target. They make the stop about 4 yards short of the first down. And the Gamecocks will bring the punt team onto the field. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away. Makes the catch at the 45. The solid return there offsets some of the punt yardage and really sets up this offense nicely. Mizzou has it back on the offense coming out on the field. They've already put a couple of scores up and they look to add to it on this drive. Forced out of the pocket. On the move, he fires. Oh, he had it right down the middle and it just squirted right through his fingers and they miss an opportunity for a nice play on first down. So now it's second and long. After the incompletion, back to the passing game. Sweet cut there. They get it down to the 35 before he stopped. 10-yard pickup on the play, and it's a first down. Running backs on either side of the quarterback. Quarterback may change this route. To the air on first down. Going to try to get it himself. Turning it on. The stop is made, but this offense is threatening. First and goal from the 9. New set of downs right on the doorstep for this offense.
Well, this guy's getting himself into a rhythm here early. You just saw a beautiful throw in the previous play. Now he's showing off the speed, and you can't blame him, honestly. When you run like him, even if it's first down, if it's not open, just take off. This defense is going to be on their heels all game long if they can't find a way to start slowing him down.
He's got it on the move. Touchdown, Tigers. And they take it in for 6 more points. The mantra is always finish, and they're trying to do that here in the regular season with this Week 12 performance. And for a quick update, let's go to Kevin Connors in the studio.
Guys, back to your game in a moment, but first we have to show you how the script is being written here. UMass needs to pick up the pace, but this puppy is far from over. And with that crowd there in Amherst behind them, I'm kind of banking on a comeback. They're trailing by just 4 to Oregon State. For now, it's back to you fellas, but of course, if anything changes, you'll see it right here.
And how about that one? Kevin will be keeping an eye on everything going on elsewhere. No reason to be in a big rush. They have some time here late in the half. Handoff to the lone back. Some hard running there, but just too many defenders as he stopped for a loss. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. After getting knocked back to open this drive, it's 2nd and 12. Looking to fire. Wide open downfield. He's into the open down the middle. At the
abilities to read the field is huge. And also the anticipation, the timing. To be able to throw the football, Jesse, and hit a guy in stride so he can get run after the catch and get in the end zone, that was a nice job by the quarterback.
Yeah, it's critical, David. Listen, a lot of times touchdown passes aren't thrown into the end zone. You've got to read the coverage, hit the open guy, and let him do the rest.
Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. They've got a little time here to put together a productive drive late in the half. The give to the back. Into a mass of giant bodies. We'll call it a 1-yard gain to the 24.
The big fella in the middle, man. Those defensive tackles, they go such a long way in deciding and really stopping the other team's run game. Just forcing contact with those guards and those centers, owning the line of scrimmage, and getting running backs.
Thanks for calling Minnesota Energy Resources Services Department. This is Samuel. How can I help you today? Yes, ma'am. I'd be more than happy to assist you with that today. May I have your address or account number, please? You say 8th Street? Okay, 564. Appreciate that. All right, what department? Miss Madison Owen. All right, so Miss Owen, I have the service address of 1702 8th Street Northeast, Unit number 9, Staples, Minnesota 56479. And for verification purposes, may I have the last four of your social? And just in case we get disconnected, what's a good telephone number for you? Would you like to update that into the system? Would you like to update that telephone number into the system? All right. So I also have a telephone number 218-513-1441. Is that, would you like to delete that? You make me seem so old, Madison. All right, so I do see that there was a balance of $41.65, and that was paid on the 13th. That's why. Okay, so on the 10th, it was returned. I'm sorry, there was a payment for $41.65. It did not go through. It was automatically returned back to your card. Then you made another payment of $41.65. Okay, so on the 10th, you made a payment of $41.65, correct? On November 10th? Okay, so that was the charge for the $250 for the Bill Matrix department, correct? Exactly. Exactly. Right, because I'm showing on your bill balance says 0. Yes, ma'am. It says your bill should come out. Your next bill should come out on the 26th of this month. You're very welcome, Miss Owen. Are there any other questions or concerns for me this evening? And are you completely satisfied with Minnesota Energy Resources? If you've opted to take the survey, please stay on the line. If not, hang up in my face.
Oh God, Nick, I'm gonna bust you in your mouth to touch me again. I don't want to do that.
Oh.
What are you doing? Let my mom get sick off and then doesn't want to talk to me. Wake up. Hey.
I didn't even do anything.
Seemed to had a lot. He completed over 70% of his throws in their last game. He's over 80% in this game. My old offensive coordinator, Sean Payton, used to say,
As the rooster crows, they are getting cocky and cockier on third down here. Quarterback feeling the pressure, and down he goes at the 22.
Yeah, that's That's a great job. And listen, this quarterback's had success. He's already thrown for 2 touchdowns. We got to make him feel uncomfortable. This is still early in the game. Nice job by the defense, getting a hit on the quarterback and making him think about it.
So Missouri will have to punt it away. This will be their first punt of the afternoon. First one's on its way. The leg ought to be strong. Only called on twice in the victory last week. South Carolina ready to go on the attack in another offensive odyssey. Getting late here in the first half, they'll have a chance to make this a one-possession game.
And the offensive
going deep. And they won't be able to connect downfield, looking for a big-time play. Working well behind the sticks on second down. They'll throw again after the incompletion. If the quarterback's a little more on target there, maybe they hook up, but it's an incompletion. Now facing a 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Lost one deep down the right side. And they can't hook up on the big play, and that brings up a 4th down. The Gamecocks will call on their punt team. He's got it. Was looking for more running room, but found nothing but more tacklers. He's down at the 24. Missouri has the offense ready to go on the field. They really didn't move the ball at all the last time they had it, and hoping for better fortune this time around. Plenty of time to work, not any time to waste as they take over here in the final 2 minutes of the half. Here comes the heat. And the pressure gets there. And down he goes at the 18.
Play-action pass success has a lot to do with selling that fake. You can tell defense was not buying it, got in the backfield, got the big play.
Right on the money. He's brought down, but there's a flag on the field. Let's see what the call is.
Hold on.
Just an obvious holding call there, and one that just kills an offense's momentum. Listen to this crowd just shaking the girders of this place, trying to help their defense. Here's the handoff. And he never had a chance. Just stopped cold as soon as he got it. We got a timeout here late in the first half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break. Here comes this home crowd as the defense tries to get off the field on 3rd down. Under fire. That pass not close as he got drilled trying to deliver it, and it'll bring up 4th down. Missouri will have to send out the punt team. 3 and out, and not much choice but to get rid of the ball. So from the shadow of his goalpost, he gets the punt away. And the South Carolina offense is back on the field. Running out of time here in the first half, and they do have a chance to make this a one-possession game.
And so you got to locate.
Pressure is effective from the defense. They knock him down just behind the midfield stripe at the 48. Timeout called by the offense, and now they just have 1 remaining in the half. They've already racked up big sack numbers. It's starting to snowball, and they are ready to go again. They're working that left side. They make the stop, but not before he takes a chunk out of what they need to move the sticks. On 3rd and long, try to convert through the air. Complete to the right. Nice pickup, gets it to the 20. They move the sticks, and they can still stop the clock. And the Gamecocks getting set on 1st and 10. They'll throw it from the red zone. And the defense, they've got him at the 27.
Well, I think one of the biggest reasons why this team is finding themselves in a hole here in the first half is this has been a sack party. They can't keep the defense off of their quarterback. They haven't been able to get the ball deep down the field, throwing it with a consistent.
And he feels. Coming and it burns him up. Another sack.
How about this defense in this game so far? Already 5 sacks, and we're only in the second quarter. I think if you're the offensive coordinator, you have got to start.
Lets it fly deep downfield. Oh, makes the grab. Oh, couldn't get the foot down. It's incomplete. Oh, he dropped it. That deep ball was right on the money. You just have to make that catch. Quick timeout by the defense there, trying to make sure everyone has the same call. Now on 4th down, they'll send out the field goal unit. Kick is good. The offense has 3 points to show for the drive. That cuts into the deficit. It's now 21-10. That late-in-the-half field goal always gives you a little boost going to the locker room, and they'll need to finish off these final few seconds and not allow them to answer. He'll bring it back from inside his 5. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. Just enough time for one final play of the half. Out of the gun, they'll run it inside. They make the stop, and that is the end of the first half. First half in the books. Time now to join Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
Man, great energy in that building. There always is when these two get together. And a fun first half between these rivals.
Running out the clock, a mere formality between them and a victory as we have victory formation coming. No matter how much college football changes, realignment, all of that kind of stuff, rivalries are consistent, and winning rivalry games, well, that's just the best.
Because they hate each other so much. So you take the field against your rival, you're able to put forth a performance like that. That is...